Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new information to go over about the latest update to Pokemon Legends Arceus known as the Daybreak update. We've got all of the mass outbreaks, odds, all that stuff to cover, break down for you guys today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, yes, all of the new shiny odds for the massive mass outbreaks have been data mined, all by Anubis. Again, if you're not following this guy, you definitely should. Always super up to date with all of the data mined information on shiny odds and just appearance of different Pokemon odds and all that stuff. So a very, very useful account to follow. But anyway, he tweeted out saying, Pokemon Legends Arceus version 1.1.0 Daybreak introduces massive mass outbreaks, which are widespread outbreaks across a map. This isn't the only thing that they introduced in the new update, by the way. I made a big video yesterday for all of the new patch notes for Pokemon Legends Arceus' Daybreak update. So if you want to take a look at everything added to the game in that free DLC update, make sure to go check that video out. But of course, massive mass outbreaks are one of the bigger things added in that update. Anyway, they have a modestly higher shiny rate than regular wild Pokemon. So here are the revised shiny rates for the new patch. And then they also go on to say, we're still looking into the specific mechanics of massive mass outbreaks. Stay tuned. So yeah, I'm gonna make a shiny hunting video on this, but I don't want to do it until we have all of the new information broke down for us, because there's also like the outbreaks with like the star, and then there's also the outbreaks with like the berry and stuff. So there's a lot of information to still kind of find out about like what triggers those and stuff like that. But anyway, let's go on to the new odds for the massive mass outbreaks. So obviously, as we all know, it's the same kind of situation here as we've always had in the Pokemon Legends Arceus shiny hunting method. So a complete research level 10 adds a shiny roll, perfect. For a Pokemon adds 2 additional shiny rolls, making it a total of 3 shiny rolls. Shiny Charm gives plus 3 shiny rolls, and the mass outbreaks give plus 25 shiny rolls. But now the massive mass outbreaks give plus 12 shiny rolls for both initial and bonus hordes. Then of course all static encounters and legendaries, mythicals are shiny locked. So yeah, this is the new information. So with the mass outbreaks, they're still the same. So it's still a 1 in 158. If it's just a mass outbreak, if you've got a research level 10, it's a 1 in 152. If you have a perfect Dex research, it's 1 in 141. And then Shiny Charm with research level 10, 137. You know, they're the odds that we already know about. Anyway, let's go on to the massive mass outbreak odds. So if you just have a massive mass outbreak, no Dex research on it or anything like that, is a 1 in 315. So obviously a lot lower odds than a 1 in 158, but the thing about the massive mass outbreaks is they appear everywhere. You know, you get like 12 at once instead of just one outbreak. So that's why the odds are obviously a lot lower, but at the same time, with all the different like outbreaks you're getting, it kind of makes sense. Anyway, if you have a Dex research of level 10 on a Pokemon in a massive mass outbreak, it goes to a 1 in 293. If you have a perfect Dex research for a massive mass outbreak, it goes to a 1 in 256. Then if you have a Dex research level 10 and the Shiny Charm for a massive mass outbreak, it's a 1 in 241. And then if you have everything, so research level 10, perfect research, Shiny Charm on a massive mass outbreak, it's a 1 in 216. So that's quite nice odds, to be fair. I mean, it's going to be difficult to have like a Dex perfect research on like all the different Pokemon that are going to pop up in a massive mass outbreak. So most people are going to have like level 10, going to have the Shiny Charm, and then obviously with it being a massive mass outbreak, it's going to be a 1 in 241. So basically all the Pokemon that spawn in those massive mass outbreaks, so let's say you got like 12 different massive mass outbreaks, all of those are going to have a 1 in 241 chance of being a shiny, which is obviously very, very nice to have, because they're pretty good odds, and you're going to be seeing loads and loads of Pokemon. And again, I'm going to make a shiny hunting guide on it, but to be fair, to my knowledge, all that you really have to do is just go around and do what you've always done. So when you see the outbreak, you just catch them all, and then if you don't get a shiny, just move on to another outbreak, go catch all those or defeat them or whatever. And that's kind of the shiny hunting method. Of course, you can feed the berries to Munchlax to show you all the different outbreaks and stuff, so there are kind of little tips and tricks and stuff to know about. But again, once everything gets data mined and we get the odds of like the berry massive outbreaks coming up and the shiny massive outbreaks coming up, I'll make a shiny hunting video. But yeah, that's all in the new data mined information for mass mass outbreaks, or massive mass outbreaks, it's quite difficult to say, in Pokemon Legends Arceus' Daybreak update. So again, we'll still find out more information soon on everything, but that's the initial odds. So yeah, not bad odds at all. Next up, if you didn't know, starter Pokemon do also appear in the outbreaks and stuff. So as you can see here, we obviously have like a star one kind of outbreak here, and we have like a berry outbreak. We do know information about those now, we just don't know like what the odds of them are appearing. So with the berry outbreak, if it's like a red kind of outline, it's got like a little berry. Basically every Pokemon you catch or defeat there, you will get one of the berries. I can't remember what they're called, they're like a guava or something like that, but basically they are the berries that you need to feed to Munchlax. So it's actually quite useful defeating every Pokemon in there, or catching every Pokemon in those berry outbreaks, just simply because you get more berries that you can give to Munchlax to obviously show all of the massive mass outbreaks. Because I think you can go to the farm as well, but it's like 20k for like not a lot of berries, so it's quite expensive to do that. So they're the berry outbreaks. The star outbreak doesn't improve shiny odds, but what it does do is basically if you complete the outbreak, so if you catch all the Pokemon in the outbreak, basically another outbreak will spawn of that Pokemon, but like it's got a higher chance of like evolutions to spawn, and it's also got a higher chance for it to all be like an alpha shiny outbreak. So let's say for this one it's Ursaring, and they go do the Ursaring outbreak or the Ghastly outbreak, they catch all those Ghastly. Basically then after that it's got a higher chance for another outbreak to happen, and all of them being alpha. So it doesn't improve shiny odds, but it improves the chance of them being alpha. So of course then you can potentially get an alpha shiny Pokemon. And again, it's the same with starters, like these can have berries, these can have stars. So it's a lot easier now to get like the alpha shiny starters of Cyndaquil, Rowlet and Oshawott. So in regards to that, it's a really, really good update, and I'm really, really happy that, you know, it's a lot easier to get starters, because you can also get like Spiritomb outbreaks, you can get unknown outbreaks. So yeah, basically all the Pokemon have kind of been put into these massive mass outbreaks, so really, really cool to know. However though, the old shiny hunting method has been nerfed quite a bit. So with the old method, what you did obviously is you go to a location with the outbreak, you go and you save at the camp, and then you go to the outbreak, you catch him, kill him, whatever, and if you don't see the shiny, you obviously reset your game and then go back to the town, back to the location, save at the camp, and then go check. And obviously you could just keep resetting to try and get the shiny. However though, that has now been since taken out of the game. You can no longer reset for that outbreak. So basically, whilst before where you went back to town and then went back and the outbreak would potentially still be there, it will never be there now. Like, you can't go back to the town and then back to the camp and go back to the outbreak. So they have kind of nerfed that. So it is really one of those situations, like the massive mass outbreaks is really good for shiny hunting, but now normal mass outbreaks, they're still good because the odds are really good, but if you don't get the shiny in that first round, you're not gonna get a shiny again. Like those spawns aren't ever gonna change. So yeah, it is all explained here. So Legends, while this update killed some fun, can no longer chain for shinies within outbreaks, regardless of if you saved or not and reload. Outbreak will vanish. If you find a shiny outbreak and the shiny flees, you will not be able to save and have the shiny recovered. So I think this is false information. I think if you save, obviously at the camp, and then you go to the outbreak, and then you see a shiny, and then you fail it, but then you just reset your game, like, you're gonna be in that exact same spot. Like, I'm pretty sure you can still do. A lot of people have said you can still find it like that way. As long as you don't go back to camp, the spawn will obviously go back to the city. The spawn will always be there. So I don't think that's necessarily true. But yeah, either way, that is all the new kind of updates on the whole mass outbreak method. Again, the odds are good, like the odds are decent, and again, you're going to be seeing like I said, there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, there's 9 there, but of course more than that can spawn, so you get a bunch of different outbreaks at once, so that's really, really useful. So yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. People are saying like, oh, the game's dead now, and you know, they're not going to play it anymore just because their shiny hunting is harder, but you know, shiny hunting was made quite easy in this game, and yes, it's a lot more like easier to get shinies and stuff, but this is a new fun method, and you can get access to the starters now, Spiritomb, all that stuff, so I don't think it's necessarily that bad. But anyway, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts on the massive mass outbreaks? Have you found any alpha shiny starters or anything like that? Let me know. Subscribe if you're brand new. We've got a bunch of content coming out this week about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There's loads of like theory, speculation on like the types of the starters and the final evolutions, what they're all based on. all these cool, really awesome theories and stuff that I can't wait to get into. But I thought I would update you guys on this because this is the game that is out right now. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.